touch you. Oh my god, but don't go that way, you'll bump your head. Hi. You sit here if you want. Oh, you want to sit next to me. Okay. Okay. Oh, cutie. Hello friends, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. My name is Kim, also known as Cast On and Carry On. This is my podcast about all things knitting and yarn related. I am a new knitter. I started knitting in February, and I am an American living in London. And I'm really excited about this video, but I swear to God, if it doesn't work this time, I give up and I'm not recording this because this is my third time filming this. Now, I am using a new camera. My husband is letting me use his fancy camera for this, and the batteries are totally dead, which I didn't realize, so I started one and then it died, and then I plugged in the battery and got 50% charged, and then it died midway through as well. And so when I went to check how far I made it yesterday, I realized that he always keeps it on autofocus mode, which is great, except I have a tendency of moving back and forth like this while filming, and so I was going out of focus, in and out of focus the whole time, and it was driving me crazy. So I am refilming the whole thing, and hopefully at a quicker pace than yesterday's, because it was pretty long and I hadn't finished it yet. First, before I get into this, two things before I get into this. One is that, sorry for the delay, I know I promised that I was I'm going to start doing this more regularly, be more consistent. I have it all planned out. I made an Asana board, woo-hoo-hoo. And then I, those times where you just don't have the motivation to do anything. I've been having that throughout August. I had no drive to do anything, including filming and editing this. I had done all the research and it was ready, but I didn't feel like filming it. So sorry for that delay, little, mental health moment. The second thing is, this is my autumn roundup of projects that I just love and just give me the best autumn vibes. When I started researching this over a month ago, I was like, I am early. And that was fine because I really love the idea of knitting a season ahead. So in the summer, knitting for fall, in the fall, knitting for winter. So I have the pieces ready when we're in the season. I say this as a little baby knitter that started in February, so I've only had 2 seasons and have kind of failed on both of those, because in spring I was knitting this and it took me too long to get it done, and then I went right into another summer knit and I'm almost done with it. Honestly, I have I'm halfway done with the I-cord on one sleeve, and then I have one more sleeve to do. My goal is to get it done by next weekend. So that's my goal, my idea behind this, but I have not succeeded yet. It doesn't matter because it took me so long to film this that it is now September, and excuse me, my allergies go crazy in September here in London. It's now September, and everyone else has been posting all of their autumn knits. And so I'm kind of right on trend right now, and that's great, that's fine, works for me. So these are my Autumnal Vibes pieces, just the ones that I just love and make me really excited about autumn. Now, it doesn't get super cold in London during the autumn. It doesn't get super cold here all year round. As someone that grew up in Michigan and lived in Denver, it never gets that cold here. But so keep that in mind, but most of these are those cozy vibe moments. Some of them might be too warm for me to make here, and that's okay. I've tried to keep it shorter than my Oliver bonus episode, so I limited myself to 3 categories. I have sweaters, tops, and cardigans. I have socks, and then I have accessories and bags, hats, that type of thing. You'll see a pattern. There's things that just to me really scream autumn. Things like acorns and squirrels and that type of thing. One last thing before, I guess it's a couple little last minute things before I jump in. All of these are available in a Ravelry bundle, which has so many more patterns. It's 70 patterns or so that I just loved. When selecting for the video, I tried to focus on size inclusivity and pieces that haven't been created very often. Like they don't have any Ravelry project pages, and I'll keep note how many have been made. I know that it's not a true number. I think the estimate is like 1 out of 3 people are making a Ravelry page, or 1 out of 4, but still, I try to keep it with to all of them have under 100 project pages, and you'll see my my autumn trends coming out. As you see it, you'll see the things that repeat and really mean autumn to me. Okay, I think that's it. Now let's just jump right in, and I'm going to try to keep him captive here so he doesn't bark at me. All right, my first category are sweaters, cardigans, and tops. And so for the first one, I have the Fall Sweater by Courtney Kelly. I think this is beautiful. If I remember correctly, it's part of a series of 4. So there's like a spring sweater, a summer sweater, a fall sweater, and a winter sweater. They are all free patterns, which is great. And I just love the look of this one. It is just so cozy. I love the colors that they used in this sample. It's just like really like, you know, this gold brown and this gold, wait, did I say the gold already? Gold, brown, and orange that just give this like fall leaves. Oh my, it's been a long day apparently. And I love this little pop of blue, which to me is really unexpected in this like in an autumn color palette, and I just really love how it offsets everything. I think it looks great. So this piece, like I said, is a free pattern. It's available in 6 sizes, running from 91 to 150 centimeters, and it's meant to be worn with about 5 to 7.5 centimeters of positive ease. It's been made 56 times, or has 56 pages as of my last time looking at this. And when I was researching this, there might be a couple more, but still. It is knit bottom up in the round, and then it has steeking for the armholes, which I have not done steeking yet. I mean, I'm at a point where everything I make is new to me. It's like a new technique. But steeking kind of scares me a little bit. I know a lot of people say that, but I get it. It's made with a sport weight yarn on US 6 needles, and it is just like, it's just gorgeous. Okay, the second piece I have here is the Orla by Kathleen Meehan. Now this pattern goes for $8 US, which is about $6.22 in pounds. It's available in 6 sizes, and the finished sizes are 87.5 to 175.5 centimeters. There are 16 project pages for this on Ravelry, and it's knit into pieces bottom up with cables and broken rib with a bulky weight yarn. I love this. I love this color. I don't know what color this is. It's like a marigold or something. It looks just like so cozy with this broken rib. I can't tell if it's like a seed stitch or a moss stitch. I think those are both broken knit patterns from my understanding. And then it's got some cables, which I haven't done yet. And it's got this like beautiful, I think it's a double collar. It just looks so squishy and cozy, but it also is sleeveless, so that I think it would be a good balance of what I would need here in London, because I run warm. I could wear like a long sleeve t-shirt underneath it, but it's so cute. It's so cute. I love this one. It would also maybe be a quick knit since it uses a bulky weight yarn, which that's a great sign. Okay, sweater 3 is the, sorry, I'm doing this on sheets on my phone, and I'm scrolling in and out, like making closer, because I got pictures of all of them too, so I can look at them and remember what they look like. So the Autumn Lines Pullover by Marina Storm. Okay, so this is $4.99 USD, which I think would be about like 3 and change pounds. It's available in 13 sizes, so 24 to 16 inches finished circumference, and it's meant to be worn with 2 inches of positive ease. It has 32 project pages. It's knit top down with lace on the yoke and the sleeves, made with a DK weight yarn. And I think this is just such a pretty lace pattern. It looks like an accessible lace pattern as well. Now take that with a grain of salt, having only done one thing with lace on it, which is my jean tee. I'm working on it, so I don't really know much about lace, having only done it once, but it does look like one that would be fairly straightforward, I would think. And it also has that like breezy airiness up here that would help keep me from overheating. I think it's just stunning. The next piece I have here is the Oravala by Cisco Selpak. This is another free pattern. It is available in sizes extra small to extra large. 10 project pages on Ravelry, and it is available in both English and Finnish, made with an Aran weight yarn. And I just think this is so cute. I love the colors in this sample, this like green and white, but I could also see like a chestnut brown and cream working really well for autumn. I've been really drawn to chestnut browns lately. I've never really worn brown, but I think I want to do something in a chestnut brown this fall. So I think this is really cute with like the leaves and the squirrel on the branches, and there's like mushrooms involved. I just love it. It's so cute and so autumn to me. The next piece is one that I've had in my favorites for a long time. In fact, I think I put it up being like, should I make this soon? When I was looking at, should I knit this or that? And I was like, help me pick. This was one of them. And it is the Girder Sweater by Katrine Hannibal at Onling. Now this is a paid pattern. It's about 584 pounds, and it is available in sizes extra small to 3XL, meant to be worn with 10 to 15 centimeters of positive ease. It has 19 project pages, and it's made in an Icelandic style with a circular yoke with worsted weight. To me, look, I could see this being a spring sweater too, like if you were to use like a spring green, and these would look like pea pods almost, but it reminds me of wheat, like the top of wheat, and I just love this look. I've not done a round yoke yet. I've not done stranded color work yet. I found this while I was looking up Icelandic sweater patterns because when I went to Iceland a few years ago, I just fell in love with it and their sweaters, and so that's why I found this one. I just think it is gorgeous and just really could embody autumn for me. The next sweater I have more sweaters and tops than anything else, I will admit that. The next sweater I have is the Selja sweater by Ronja Hakaleto. Now, it is a free pattern, but it is also available as part of an ebook for $6.99 with 12 other patterns if you want to do that. It is available from extra small to extra large, extra large, so 2XL. There are 23 project pages on Ravelry, and it features cables and lace and made with an Aran weight yarn. Now, I found this one because I have been just trying to decide what I want to do for cables, for my first foray into cables. And so I've been researching that, and I found this sweater that it's so gorgeous. It looks like, it makes me think of a giant feather down the front, and then it has this like rope braid texture cable, and then it looks like it's all done in like seed stitch, and it is just beautiful. It's so cute. I would love to see it like a mustard. I like it in this brown. I just think it's gorgeous. All right, I have, I think, 3 more sweaters. Sweaters are what I have the most of. So I have the Uma sweater by Aegyo Knit by Caroline Skovgaard. Now this is available for about £7.30 and has 4 sizes. There are 33 project pages for it on Ravelry, and it has this like really interesting split front. I think it's a newer pattern. I saw it like newer this year, and I saw it and just loved it. It's made with a worsted weight, and I just think that this detailing, it just makes me think of like capes with the rain. Like it's got this like interesting, like this split is like almost like a wrap sweater or a cape. And it's got this like big chunky turtleneck vibe. I love this detail on the sleeve that you can see here. It looks like they did it in a nice, like a chocolate brown. I would, again, probably go with like a chestnut or something like that, but I just think this looks so cozy. I can imagine it being like bonfire night here and wearing it with some hot cocoa in my hand, and I love this piece. The same goes for the next one. I also am like imagining wearing it at bonfire night because it is just so cozy to me. It is the Starboard sweater by Autumn Becker. It's available for $6 for the pattern, which is about 472 pounds, and it's available from extra small to 5XL. So a good selection of sizes there. There are 6 project pages for this one. It is mostly double moss stitch and made with an Aran weight. And again, it just looks so snuggly to me. Like so, I want to make it a little bit longer and just like wear it with leggings and make it nice and oversized, longer leggings, and just like wander around with like a little cap on and the falling leaves, and I love it. It just looks so warm and cozy to me. All right, the last sweater. I love this one, but just a warning, it is only available for toddlers. It is the Squirrel in the Forest sweater by Emma DeGroot, and it is free, but it's made for 2 to 3 year olds. But I want one as an adult size. It is so cute. I didn't say how many have been made or how many project pages there are, so I'll put that on screen. It's made with a fingering weight, and it just has everything to me that screams autumn. It's got squirrels, it's got acorns, it's got mushrooms, it's got pine trees. It is the cutest thing. So if you have any little ones you're knitting for, please knit them this because it's just too cute. Category 2, socks. I just think that autumn is obviously the best time for socks. I've been really enjoying knitting socks. I know people do a lot of people do Socktember, but that doesn't make sense to me because I think Socktober is better. So I think I'm going to do Socktober this year. I'm sure that's not an original thing I came up with. It just works much better than September for socks. So Socktober. Anyway, the first socks I have here are the Kansas Harvest socks by Jeannie Townsend. Now, they are a free pattern. It has 2 sizes, but it does say like you change based on your needle size, so it can be, I guess, flexible like that. There are 53 project pages on Ravelry, and it's made with DK weight yarn, and I just love this like wheat texture on it. Now, there are, like, looking through those project pages, her like original sample that I'm showing on screen only has this wheat texture on the leg, but other people like continued it all the way down through the foot, and I just think it's really fun, really stylish, and it looks like it's just done with like pearls, slip stitches maybe, and knit stitches. I think it's just so fun and so autumn. I love it. Now, the next ones I think are really fun. I actually saw these, I can't remember her name, but I will put it on screen. She does a like a Ravelry roulette, and she did a quick video where someone had created a wheel for her where she would spin and she'd find something, and the first one that popped up, I think, were these socks, and they're the Autumn Harvest Pumpkin Patch socks by Renard and Dormy. This pattern is available for €470, which is about $425 USD, so a little bit less pound-wise. There's 3 standard sizes available for it. There are 11 project pages on Ravelry, and it's a color work, which I've not done color work socks yet. I've been loving socks, but I haven't done any color work socks yet. And it comes with 2 patterns when you purchase it. So made with a fingering sock yarn. And so you'll see there's 2 different ones here, or 2 different patterns here with these pumpkins. And my favorite thing I think about these socks are the little toe detail that's like reminiscent of up on that cuff as well, and just pulling that motif down. It's just this gorgeous little detail at the toe, which I love. Stop whining. Stop whining. We're halfway done. Then you can be free. Okay, these next socks are it's kind of funny that I have them on, and I will tell you why in a moment. They're the Polkuni Villa Sukat by Nose and Pain. It's a free pattern. It's available in 2 sizes. It has 0 pattern pages or project pages on Ravelry, and that might be because it's only available in Finnish. So, fine. I get it. I can't read Finnish. I would love, maybe I'll learn Finnish knitting patterns and words just to make these, because I love them. They're made with an Aran weight yarn, and there's just something so interesting to me with this like graphic approach of like the half and half sock with these ridges. I just think they're so interesting. I really want to figure out how to make them. So that is maybe going to be a project I have, is like learn how to figure this one out. The next socks that I have here are let me get back to it. The Amber Thicket socks by Ingrid Hesjedal Lauten. Now, these are available for €3, which is about 362 pounds. There's only one size though. It's been made 0 times, so there's 0 pages on Ravelry for it. It's a light fingering sock weight yarn. And there's something about this like texture that is just like so, I love it. It's just so warm, and this like diamond texture just to me makes me feel so cozy looking at it with these socks. So I love this one. I think it would be a really beautiful sock to knit for myself or to give to somebody. I think they're great. Okay, I have 2 more socks here. The first one of the last 2, what awkward phrasing. Anyway, are the Shifter socks by Megan Ann Lama. Now this is a free pattern. They're available in 4 sizes, which is exciting. There's 54 Ravelry pages. It's made with fingering weight yarn. And my favorite thing about these socks, which apparently is something this designer does a lot, or this company does a lot, is that when you make your swatch, there's information on how to make it into a coffee cozy or a coffee koozie. I don't know what's the right word for that, because I would say koozie, but is koozie only for like cans, like for like soda or beer, and then cozy for a coffee? I don't know. It says coffee cozy, is what I wrote down here, but I feel like I would say koozie, so who knows. But look at this color work. It's beautiful. I love that the way it like inverses. I love that each sock is like the opposite of each other. I think that's gorgeous. And then again, I just love that you can use your swatch in such a way, like reuse it. I mean, I love pinning them up on my board, don't get me wrong. But I also will say, I've not been swatching for socks. I probably should. It's probably why they're a little too tight for me. But I also haven't blocked any of them yet that I've made, so they might ease up a little bit. Okay. And then the last socks I have here are really cute. They are called the Autumn Cottage by the Kiwi Lodge Kylie. Yes. And this pattern is available for about 327 pounds. It has 3 sizes. It's been made 0 times, or has 0 project pages on Ravelry. It uses a fingering weight yarn, and there are 2 knitting patterns in the one file. I have a note here that she also has a really adorable one called Going Nuts, so you should check that one out too. But I just think these are so cute. Again, it hits my my autumn checklist. There's mushrooms, there's acorns. I love them. I love the photo styling with the little mushroom, I don't know if they're earrings or what they are, the little stitch markers that are like acorns. Now, my only complaint about it, oh, that's the difference. So you can get one that, there's 2, because there's one that's all mushrooms, or there's one that's mushrooms and acorns. But my only complaint is that the dark green that she used in her sample, which I think is beautiful, but it's too close in tone to like the acorn, and that dark brown that's being used, so you can't see that as well. So I would go with a lighter green or a different color when knitting those. Okay, on to our third and final category for today's video. And that is, I know you do, but you're gonna bark at me, and I don't want you to bark at me. So I'm just gonna hold you captive until I'm done. So just live with it. Just live with my love. Oh, thank you. Okay. So my accessories, bags, beanies, etc. section. The first one I have is the Mushroom Beanie Winter Hat by Janice Frank. It is available for $3.33 USD. It has 2 sizes. It has 0 project pages. It's made with worsted weight yarn. And the thing about this is that there is a full video tutorial for it. And you can also read it for free on the website with ads. Or you can download the PDF to make sure she receives some monetary gain from making this pattern. So you can do either way. And then it also mentions that you can make these mushrooms separately and they're attached to this hat, so you can make them and add them to anything. So like now I'm just seeing, like, envisioning a really cute like little baby onesie with these knitted mushrooms on it or something like that for fall. I think it's so cute. And I just think it looks like it's like a simple basic like hat with these little mushrooms as an adornment, and I think it's adorable. The next hat I have here is the Falling Leaves hat by Katie Upton. It is a free pattern available in 2 sizes. There have been 9 project pages on Ravelry for it. It is knitted top down of a light fingering weight, and I just think it's so fun. And if I remember correctly, I think I actually found this like on the knitting forum in Ravelry, or not in Ravelry, duh, that's where I find most of them. I found this in the knitting forum on Reddit, and she had made this hat and posted it there, and a lot of people were like loved it so much. I'm like, you have to write this pattern down. So she did, and she posted it on Ravelry and posted it online for people to do for free, which I think is really kind of her, especially like just to have done something so fun for herself and then decided to share it because other people loved it. Okay, the next piece is probably the one with the most projects on of all of these, and that's because it's such a well-known designer. And I have the Lanta bag by Suzanne Mueller. This is available for about just under $3.50 pounds. It's got 76 project pages on Ravelry right now, made with a worsted weight yarn, and something about this, like, I think it's styled to look like a really great beach bag here, but I also can just see it as a perfect autumn, like going to the apple orchard and picking apples, or going to the farmer's market bag with this open, like, weave pattern that's on it. And I just think it would just be perfect for that type of thing. And then you could, of course, use it in the summer as well for a beach bag, like it looks like it's here. Oh my God, I have 2 patterns left and I cannot handle it. My battery died again and I'm just going to finish it this way. Please forgive me. I don't know what's going on. You would think a battery would last longer. I even put a timer on. I was filming for less than 30 minutes. Anyway, so the second to last thing I have is this leaf sweater. This falling leaf scarf, which I think is gorgeous. So I will put its name on screen because I can't remember what it is and I can't look at it right now because I was looking on my phone and now I can't use my phone. Sorry, this is also a little bit shaky. Yes. Does it look like spring in the one that she has created as her sample? Because it's like in this pea green. Yes, but I can just imagine it in a autumnal brown or like this autumn variegated yarn to make it look like falling leaves. I think that would be absolutely gorgeous and really fit in this. One second. It is probably the most expensive pattern I have here, which is just under $9 US dollars. It's only got 9 project pages on Ravelry, and I think it's It's so fun. And then the last pattern I have here are the Acorn Mittens by Jenny Lorfers, I believe is her name, but I'll put it up here. I just think these are so cute. They have 10 Ravelry pages on them. And again, it is just, I think they're sport weight, and they are just so autumn to me. They have the oak leaves, they have the acorns, this color palette she selected for her sample. My favorite part, I think, is like when you flip them over and look at the palms, and the palms of these have this like beautiful repeating acorn. I just love these, like, are they Nordic style colorwork mittens? I don't know. I just think they are so special, and I can't think of a more special gift to make for somebody. So I love them. And did I say how much they were? I think they're like $5 US, but again, I'll put it on screen since I can't look at it now because the stupid camera died again. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you from both of us. This little brat who can't stop whining at me the whole time. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, apologies for this last bit being in selfie mode on my camera. I can't right now. I can't. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you found something new here, maybe a new designer or a new pattern or something you loved. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to cast on for fall. I can't wait. I've got some upcoming trips at the end of September and beginning of October where it's going to be nice and like chilly where I'm going to be and like very autumny. And I really am just dying to cast on a sweater for that, but I know there's no way I would get it done on time, so I'm not 100% certain what I'm gonna do. I probably will cast on a pair of socks or two in the upcoming weeks because I think they're my favorite things to take while I'm traveling, and I also really want to do Socktober and do a bunch of socks during October. So that's kind of my thought right now for autumn, but I will of course keep you updated, and you can also see what I'm working on if you check out my Instagram, which is the same name, Cast On and Carry On, and I will link that below. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you later.